Hello everyone and welcome to the Wolfside channel! Today with a very special topic. I mean always special. Henrik streamed again and sadly he hadn't something to show us. But let's hear Henrik for a few statements and then I will go through the random questions and answers list. About the upcoming features, the new content, the PTR and what stuff comes next.
I've been busy with a lot of things with Star Vault and development. But it's exciting times, very exciting times currently. We also have a very positive direction within the player base, both player-wise activity and subscription and activity in general. So very exciting for the team to see that people are enjoying their time. And we have a very positive growth. That is awesome to see. Makes the team very motivated and obviously happy to reach certain milestones in the development and the phase throughout the entire project. We just started the PTR earlier today, as you may have noticed. Anyone with an account can access the PTR. We have some information on Discord and on the website how to get access to PTR if you're interested in that. PTR is something that we added a while back. The community suggested it as well, and we agree it's a good thing to have running. So we are running the PTR now pretty much on every main patch. Internally, obviously, we test our own stuff as much as we can, and then it goes to the QA team that tests everything as much as they can. That's their main focus. And then when things are pretty much covered, we don't find any more issues, that's when we are ready to start up the PTR, where you guys can play around with the things. And obviously, having a few 100 players flooding different things, it's a more efficient way to find things. So we very much appreciate anyone that want to participate, try out the new things, give feedback, balance feedback, and obviously if you find any issues regarding the patch, any bugs, we are very happy to get those reported so we can go right at them and solve them as soon as we can. Before we go live with this patch, Sprint 2, very time soon after the PTR have been, completed. So a lot of important fixes go in this patch as well. Some AI leashes issues. I'm sure you have noticed the AI getting stuck on corners and so on. Finally, we found the reason for that. That should also be fixed in this patch.
So now let's come to the random questions and answers. A lot of improvements will come to Haven with the patch after this patch. Notice boards will come and also guild recruitment boards where it's easier for new players to get into guilds. The troll will not be soloable anymore. The AI is currently bugged and people are exploiting that. Please take note, I also made video topics about that particular exploiting AI topic, and yeah, Star Vault will ban you for that. And they are working on fixing the AI. They still have a lot of bottleneck issues in the FPS department, but it's currently worked on. And with the next Unreal Engine update to 5.4, the FPS will be better in general. The Tactician Clade gift will need some balance, and they will look into that, especially in combination with the Elementalism. Crossbows will come to the game someday. Modern Core has some of the worst performance FPS wise of all cities, and they're also working on it to improve that. Task expansion will come, also tasks will be available in Haven. The dev team is getting closer and they are working closer with each other and communicating faster. Next magic school will be staff magic, maybe. I wish that they would make harmonism for the instruments, then we all can play instruments and getting on each other's nerves. The old magic schools will receive some updates and some further improvements. Free-to-play Haven will come for the new players to try out the game. This will come hopefully after the next Haven improvement update. Henrik also talked about the idea of having an NPC trainer for the territorial control services that you can place, that you can fight against and have, for example, a few difficult settings there and can learn parries, can learn blocking, can learn attacking and movement with the NPC pretty fast, pretty good. This will maybe come in the future. What will be delayed is the Campadon mount because it's a little bit more complicated than they thought and they will delay that for later. I guess they are talking about the climbing up the mount mechanic and stuff like that, and also fighting mounted combat from there is impossible. Unless you're a mounted archer, of course. Then very good news for the Beastmasters. They will get a lot more experience when they will kill other animals or enemies. Because their AFK leveling at the NPCs is not something Star World intended, and that they will do everything that this is not possible anymore. But not like restricting it, but actually giving better options to level up your pets. They will also maybe include a resurrecting pet service, of course with some costs, but this is something maybe for later, Henrik said, after they implemented the breeding system and if it's still needed that you can resurrect your pets. One side note from me here, I mean I'm constantly also checking the chat while I'm writing this. A lot of people wrote about this is now Pokemon Online when this comes, and this is also my concern. But to the next topic, there's a reason behind the grind, Henrik explained. Not particular with the pets, but the grind in general, that you have in Mortal to gather your armor to be PvP ready, to get your resources and stuff like that. Because then it's more at stake. If you fight against an enemy guild, if you're making PvP and stuff like that. But more to this in an upcoming video of me. Henrik said that they will not remove their crafting system. They will not remove the resource gathering stuff. But very good news on the other hand, there will be more dungeons. A new dungeon will come. It will call the Silvan Sanctum. It will have some new elements never seen before. It will be large and it will have multiple entrances. The location will be the jungle. Henrik didn't intend it to say the jungle, but he misspelled and misspoken his words and twisted his sentence, and yeah, it's the jungle. It's the new dungeon will be in the jungle. The guild logo and emblem system is wished by a lot of people, but sadly it was not voted for, so it will be delayed. Votes will be in-game in the future when they have time to implement that system, that people cannot rig the votes. Fun fact here, Henrik's girlfriend has given him a cake and now he's happy. They will improve the tutorial because no one reads the text. New armors will come and also new stuff will be added, also new items. Hit scan needs further improvement with the ecumenical school. They will investigate that. Marketing right now don't make any sense without having improved the new player experience, so this is also delayed. More quality of life updates will come, especially the broker. 3,000 players online at once is no problem for the server in any way or form, Henrik said. More PvE content will come to the game over time. Losing your pet, for example, in areas like the Colored Forest is a nightmare because you're getting killed all the time. You're having a lot of animals on your ass, and this will maybe tweaked in the future. One interesting question from the chat was, is Hilspeya an actual town? And Henrik responded with, yes, it is. And that's it. Visual sharpness will be improved with the renderings from Nvidia. Adrenaline system and special moves will come. There will be maybe an infection zombie event in the future. Maybe with the invasion system they teased. Or maybe with the invasion system we had in Mortal 1-on-1. More and more people come to the game and Henrik is happy. Boats will come someday. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not saying any statement to that. Relics will come that will give you some crazy stats and some crazy improvements, but can't be banked or can't be locked out. There will also be some relics that you can place in TC buildings that give you bonuses, or your guild a huge bonus of something. For example, leveling pets each minute 1 level. And the deep sea will be added around Merland. Yeah. So please also leave a like and subscribe, would be really awesome by the way, and share this video with your friends, and ring 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 the bell. And some have asked how my wheat grow is going, and yeah, it's going pretty good. I also named my little ladies Victoria, Rebecca and Kaiserin Elisabeth die Erste. Or short called Sissy. I'm a total noob at that, and I'm so glad that this is finally legal in Germany. But I don't know if that is working. So special thanks to all the supporters, of course. Carmel, Professor Lukario, Rhonus, Paarthurnax, Cologne, Bulldog, Giovanni, Vargas, RealMadWurst, Mip, Greta, you, and all the others, of course. So never forget to deep sea in Merland hard. No, I mean party hard. See you all next time. Goodbye.